Bandidos, welcome back. If you're feeling a little lost in all the changes coming with the Division 2's Season 2, Seasons 2.0, and Shades of Red update, believe me, you are not alone. This season's overhaul might just feel like a full-blown puzzle box, but here's the good news. I've got your full survival guide right here. From scouts to new modifiers, we're breaking down every new element so you're locked, loaded, and ready to dominate. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to focus on for the best rewards and how to make sense of the new progression systems. So let's gear up and dive in. Let's do this.
Piece of shit wristwatch.
This is not a review video. I will be doing that separately, so look forward to that. So Seasons 2.0 is centered around 7 core elements that you'll need to get familiar with. Scouts, Season Pass, Journeys, Priority Objectives, Events, Modifiers, and of course the new gear. These all work together to create a pretty intricate roadmap, but once you get the basics, it'll be smooth sailing. So let's kick it off with what's replaced our old friend, the manhunts. Scouts have officially taken over, and they're all about tracking down clues and unraveling mini mysteries each week. You'll find them in the Manhunt tab on your map, and once you dig in, they'll lead you through different objectives you'll need to complete to progress. These clues drop weekly for 14 weeks, which is the duration of the season, and each scout session should take you about an hour to knock out, give or take. So if you're into a scavenger hunt meets urban survival vibe, this is where you'll want to focus. Each clue and activity adds a new layer to the story, so it's a cool twist if you like the narrative side of the Division 2 while taking down some baddies along the way. The Journey is the new home base for managing your season progress. Head to the main menu, and where the old seasonal calendar used to be, you'll now find 4 tabs: the Season Pass, the Journey, Priority Objectives, and Events Timeline. This setup is your full season dashboard, and each part plays a role. First, let's talk about the Season Pass. It's been streamlined with both free and premium rewards on a single track. You've got 100 total levels, and the free and premium items are clearly marked. Just don't forget you actually need to claim these rewards. They won't just drop in your inventory, which is a good thing if your inventory is always full like mine. Now, you might notice the pass feels a little lighter on rewards compared to previous seasons, but don't worry. A lot of items that you saw on older tracks are actually available through the Journey rewards instead, so they're just kind of spread out a little bit more. Now, here's the kicker, so pay attention. Seasons 2.0 offers 3 Season Pass tiers now. So you have free, premium, and premium plus. Premium costs you 1,000 credits, which is about $10. You're familiar with this version. And Premium Plus is $29. Here's what Premium Plus adds for the extra $19.99. You get 20 tier skips, a 500 premium credit bonus, a Western Rowan outfit, and coordinated weapon skin. But listen up, don't buy the Premium Plus pass. Why? Well, there's a glitch that makes those tier skips practically worthless. It's money down the drain until the devs patch it up. So stick with the regular premium tier if you're planning to upgrade at all. And that is a pretty good deal. They give you 400 premium credits with that tier, which is almost half off. So just to give you a quick gist on the bug, what's happening is through some glitch in the system, you go from a seriously slow molasses-like progression. So for me, with 3 hours of gameplay, I had only leveled up about 5 levels on my season's reward track to completing all 100 levels in a matter of minutes. So some people think this is related to doing certain missions. It's not. Moving on. One of the biggest changes is how season XP works. So there's no more leveling up by grinding SHD XP. Now you're chasing season points marked by that diamond symbol. Here's how you earn them. Complete journey objectives, knock out priority objectives, or finish your weekly scout for a solid 2,000 points. So you're leveling up your rewards track and you're leveling up your XP separately. Although it's a little bit more tedious, this allows the devs to introduce more XP events so you can level up quickly without ripping through your season progressional experience. Let's go deeper into the journey, which now includes 7 missions, each with 8 different activities. Completing these activities earns you 250 points each, and finishing a mission bags you a total of 3,700 seasonal XP. Yeah, it's a grind, but a rewarding one. So once you reach mission 4, things get interesting because this is where active modifiers unlock, letting you customize your gameplay and earn better rewards too, like the new Carmine Hunter mask. So once you complete all of your scouts, so 14 weeks later, you're going to get access to the all-new Climax Mastery mission, which is also hosting that brand new exotic chest piece. There's also going to be a unique collectible, apparently. Next up, priority objectives. These are essentially side quests with rewards that range from exotic items and currency to passive modifiers. Priority objectives are also your only way to get those passive modifiers. So if you're planning on fully customizing your playstyle this season, you'll need to grind these out. Rewards and difficulty are randomized, so you're taking a bit of a gamble each time you select an objective. Remember though, you can abandon one objective per hour, but that's it. So make sure you're committing to the right one. Now on these, the type of activity and how long it will take to complete the activity is the duration displayed. The reward is also displayed up front. Over on the events timeline, you'll see some familiar faces. We've got global events like SHD Exposed, Hollywood, and Golden Bullet lined up. Right now, a 3x XP event is live, and later there's a 5x XP event as well as a few others. But fair warning though, events like SHD Exposed, Hollywood, and Golden Bullet won't work if modifiers are active. So you're gonna have to make some choices. All right, let's talk about those modifiers, which totally change the way you approach combat, by the way. You'll find modifiers in your inventory menu up here at the top. These are broken down into 3 types: global, active, and passive. Here's how each one works. Each season has a central global modifier that you can't change. This season's global modifier is point blank, which boosts your damage based on your distance to the target. The further you are, the harder you hit, with a multiplier between 1.2 and 1.5x. There's even a new UI setup with color indicators for enemy distance: blue for short, yellow for medium, red for long. So keep an eye out, and an ear out because there's an audible indicator as well. So active modifiers. These are essentially ultimate abilities that activate short-term power-ups. So you'll unlock 3 options: all out, prime time, and reversal by progressing through missions 4, 5, and 6 in the journey. So you can only have one active at a time, and they offer bonuses like instant range boost, stacking critical hit effects, or extra damage for certain kills. So your journey missions aren't time gated, they're just a deep task list, so you can grind these out as fast as you want to. Now passive modifiers, these passively enhance your global modifiers effects and are unlocked through priority objectives. These are also not time gated, so you can grind these out as fast as you want to. You can equip up to 3 at a time, and there are 12 in total, each tied to different range zones. Some give only buffs, while others come with trade-offs. So make sure to find the combo that works best for your playstyle. And look forward to a tier list I'll be dropping soon. A fair fight? Well, not so much. Here's the twist. With modifiers, enemies get their own buffs too. There are 4 hostile modifiers that will definitely keep you on your toes. Each one is represented by an icon over the enemy's head, so watch out for these. Requital, shooting an enemy in medium range builds stacks that send some of that damage right back to you. Shift to a different range to get rid of those stacks. This one is a pain in the rear. For the most part, when you see this enemy, try not to shoot them in the yellow, only engage them in the red and in the blue. But if you shoot them and you see yourself taking damage, then you need to change ranges so that you can take away their stacks when you engage them and thereby kill them. When engaging with a red enemy that has this, it's rarely a problem. You'll end up just muscling through it. But I gotta say, Requital is the biggest pain in the butt of all of these because it really slows down your combat. You sort of have to stop and think about what's happening here as you notice you're taking on damage, and it makes spawn killing and taking on big groups a little bit different of an experience. So Master of None, this is special ammo. So in short range, they hit you with fire rounds, and long range, shock rounds. If they're in mid range, you're safe. They're just using regular ammo. This one might seem like it's not so bad, but it's also really common to encounter. So it's typical, a single bullet will either engulf you in flames or completely disable your nervous system. And sometimes when you're getting hit by enemies that are in both ranges, you get stuck in this cycle and completely paralyzed. Fire, shock, death. And there's just no way out of it. You can't heal out of it. You can't tuck and roll. You can't pop a skill. You can't shoot back. You're just completely paralyzed between two status effects. You cannot move. Terrify is every hit reduces your movement speed by 5%, stacking up to 20%. If your hit max stacks, it'll cause confusion, but it will also remove the speed debuff. Coding. Enemies with this modifier take 60% less damage if you're shooting them from outside their marked range. Basically like Guardians. So with coding, you want to pay attention to the color of the icon that's floating above their head. Coding looks like this, and if it's red, blue, or yellow, that is the range in which you want to engage them. A red enemy, shoot them at long distances, and you'll take off that shielding quickly and destroy that enemy. That's your guide to surviving the shades of red, Seasons 2.0 update. With all these changes, you'll definitely have some adapting to do, but now you're fully equipped to dive in at least. Get by that first week jitters. Get those rewards and avoid wasting any credits along the way. And of course, if you found this guide helpful, hit that like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Thank you for hanging out with me today. My name is Tuxedo Bandido. That's Tito Bandido.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
And this was another episode of The Division 2. If you found this video helpful, subscribe, like, and turn on notifications to ensure you don't miss out on the fantastic experiences waiting for you in The Division 2. And if you like builds like this, check out the recommended build video I have here for you. If you have anything you want to see covered, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And thank you to all the channel members and donors who make everything possible. Tux Nation wouldn't be without you.
When you buy a game from Ubisoft, enter the creator code Tuxedo Bandido to support the channel. Easy peasy. Now maybe this cheapskate can afford to sign me up for that dating app I've had my eyes on.
Follow me.
I get it.